B. Baby. Noun, plural babies, a very young child that cannot yet talk or walk. Back. Noun, 1. The part of your body that is behind you from your neck to your hips. 2. The part of something that is furthest from the front, at the back of the room. Back. In the direction that is opposite to the one in which you are facing or where you are. Mom is driving the car back. Backwards. The direction that is opposite to the one you are facing. Bacon. Noun. Meat from the back or sides of a pig that is salted or smoked. Bad. Adjective. Not good, not pleasant. Bad weather. Badge. Noun. A small piece of metal or cloth you fix to your clothes to show who you are, what you do, or what you have done. Badger. Noun. A wild animal that lives underground and has a white head and 2 wide black stripes on it. Bag. Noun. A container made of paper, plastic, or leather that has an opening at the top and that you use to carry things. Bake. Verb. Baking. Baked. To cook food in an oven. Baked beans. Plural noun. Beans that are cooked in tomato sauce. Baker. Noun. 1. A person whose job is to bake and sell bread and cakes. 2. A shop where you can buy bread and cakes. Balance. Noun. Steadiness. Adam lost his balance. Balance. Verb. Balancing. Balanced. To keep yourself or something steady without falling over. Bald. Adjective. Having little or no hair on your head. Graham's father is going bald. Ball. Noun. A round object that is used in games such as football, cricket, and tennis. He caught the ball. Ballet. Noun. A kind of dancing performed by dancers who make carefully planned movements, usually to music. Balloon. Noun. A thin rubber bag which you blow air into so that it becomes larger and goes up in the air. Colored balloons at our birthday party. Banana. Noun. A long curved fruit with a yellow skin which you peel off to eat the inside. Band. Noun. 1. A group of musicians. 2. A flat narrow strip of cloth that you wear around your head or wrists. Bandage. Noun. A long strip of cloth to wrap around a wound. Bang. Noun. A sudden loud noise, an explosion. Bank. Noun. 1. A place where your money is kept safely. 2. The raised side along the edge of a river or lake. Bar. Noun. 1. A long straight piece of metal. 2. A roughly rectangular piece of solid material. A bar of chocolate. 3. A place where you can buy a drink. Barber. Noun. A person who cuts man's hair. Bear. Adjective. Not covered by clothing. Bark. Verb. To make a short loud noise. Baseball. Noun. A game played with a bat and a ball and 2 teams of 9 players. Basin. Noun. 1. A bowl which you use to wash your hands and face. 2. A bowl used for mixing or storing food. Basket. Noun. A container made of straw or thin sticks that have been woven together. Basketball. Noun. A game in which 2 teams of 5 players try to score a goal by throwing a large ball through a circular net at each end of the court. Bat. Noun. 1. A specially shaped piece of wood used in some games to hit a ball. 2. A small flying animal which comes out at night and looks like a mouse. Bath. Noun. A long, large container for water that to sit in to wash your whole body. Bathe, verb, bathing, bathed. To swim. Bathroom, noun, a room in a house with a bath or shower, a basin and often a toilet. Battery, noun, plural. Batteries are a container that produces electricity to be used in something such as a clock, torch, or radio. Battle, noun, a fight between enemies. Be, verb, am, are, is, being, was, were, been, one, to exist, two, to become, three, to take place. Beach, noun, plural, beaches, an area of land by the sea, covered with sand or small stones. On sunny days, Mary liked to go to the beach. Bead, noun, a small piece of colored glass, wood, or plastic used as jewelry or decoration and which has a hole through the middle through which you thread a string or wire. Beak, noun, the hard curved or pointed part of the mouth of a bird. The bird carried twigs for its nest in its beak. Bean, noun, the seed of a climbing plant that is eaten as a vegetable. Runner beans are my favorite kind of vegetable. Bear, noun, a large, strong, wild animal that is covered with thick, rough fur. Beard, noun, the hair that grows on a man's chin and cheeks. Beat, verb, beat, beaten. 1, to hit someone or something very hard. 2, to do better than another person or team in a race or a competition. 3, to move regularly. Can you hear your heart beating? Ting? Beaten. C, beat. Our team has beaten your team. Beautiful. Adjective, very attractive, very pleasing. Became, C, become. The smell became stronger, because for the reason that I can't come to your party because I am ill. Become, verb, becoming, became, become, to come to be. Bed, noun, the piece of furniture that you lie down to sleep on. Bedroom, noun, the room in your house which is used for sleeping in. Bee, noun, an insect with a yellow and black striped body that makes honey and can sting you painfully. Beef, noun, the meat of farm cattle such as a cow or bull. Bean, verb, CB, it has been a lovely day. Beer, noun, an alcoholic drink made from grain and hops. Beetle, noun, an insect that has hard wings coverings. Before, earlier than, before 11 o'clock. Began, see begin. Sarah began to laugh loudly. Begin, verb, beginning, began, begun. To start to do something. Begun, see begin. Has school begun yet? Behave, verb, behaving. Behaved, to act. You should behave nicely. Behind, facing the back of something or someone. Hide behind the door. Being, CB, you're being silly. Being, noun, a living thing, especially a person, a human being. Believe, verb, believing, believe, to think that something is true. Bell, noun, 1, a hollow metal object that makes a ringing sound when you hit it. 2, a device that makes a ringing sound. Did you know? Beak. The hummingbird uses its beak to probe for nectar. The crossbill cracks seeds with its beak, and the golden eagle uses its beak to tear flesh. Did you know? Bear. There are 8 species of bear. The polar bear, which lives in the Arctic, is the biggest of all bears. Fully grown males can grow up to 2.6 meters. The sun bear that lives in the jungles of Southeast Asia is the smallest bear. They are said to weigh no more than 65 kilograms. Belong, verb, to be owned by. This book belongs to Emma Peters. Below, in a lower position than something else. Below the ceiling. Belt, noun, a strip of cloth or leather that you fasten round your waist. Bench, noun, a long seat for 2 or more people. Bend, noun, the curved part of a road or river. Bend, verb, bent, to make something straight become curved. Bend your leg. Bent, see bend. He bent the fork. Berry, noun, plural berries, a small soft round fruit. Beside, at the side of or next to something. Sit beside me. Best, adjective, the best book that I have ever read. Better, adjective, fruit is better for you than crisps. Between, having one person or thing on one side and another person or thing on the other side. James is sitting between Luke and Tom. Bicycle, noun, a vehicle which has 2 wheels and which you pedal with your feet. Big, adjective, bigger, biggest, large, in size, important, etc. Bike, see bicycle. Bikini, noun, a 2-piece swimming costume that women and girls wear. Binoculars, plural noun, a pair of special glasses that you look through to see things that are a long way away. Bird, noun, a creature that has feathers and wings and lays eggs. Most birds can fly. Birthday, noun, the day on which you were born. Biscuit, noun, a small flat cake that is crisp and sweet. Bit, noun, a small piece or amount of something. Bit, see bite. I bit into the cake. Bite, verb, biting, bit, bitten. To use your teeth to cut into something. Bitten, see bite. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? Bitter, adjective, 1, having a sharp and unpleasant taste. 2, feeling angry and sad. Black, adjective, the darkest color, the color of coal. Blackbird, noun, a common bird that has black or brown feathers. Blackboard, noun, a dark-colored board with a smooth surface that teachers write on with chalk. Blame, noun, the responsibility for causing or doing something bad. Blame, verb, blaming, blamed, to think or say that someone is responsible for something. Blanket, noun, a large piece of thick material used as a cover on a bed to keep you warm. Blue, see blow, warm air blew in through the window. Blind, adjective, not able to see. Blink, verb, to shut your eyes and open them again quickly. Block, noun, 1, a large piece of wood, stone, etc. 2, a large building of flats or offices. We live in a block of flats in the city. Block, verb, to prevent movement. When the lorry broke down, it blocked the road and none of the cars could pass. Blood, noun, the red liquid that flows inside the veins in your body. Blood is pumped around the body by the heart. Blouse, noun, a piece of clothing for girls and women that reaches from the neck to the waist. Blow, verb, blew, blown, to make the air move, to move with the air. Blown, see blow, the tree was blown down in the storm. Blue, adjective, having the color of the sky on a sunny day. Blunt. Adjective. One having a rounded or flat end. Not sharp. 2. Speaking in a plain way without wanting to be polite. Board. Noun. A flat piece of wood or other material. Boat. Noun. A small ship. There are many different kinds of boats, such as canoes and sailing boats. Body. Noun. Plural bodies. 1. All of a person, including their head, arms, and legs. 2. The main part of a person, excluding their head, arms, and legs. 3. A dead person. Boil. Verb. 1. To make liquid hot so that bubbles appear on it and it starts to change into steam. 2. To cook food in boiling water. Boiler. Noun. A device that burns gas, oil, etc. to produce hot water. Bomb. Noun. A device that is filled with materials that will make it explode. Bone. Noun. One of the hard white parts under the skin of your body. Did you know? Bird. There are more than 9,000 different kinds of birds in the world. The ostrich is the largest living bird, standing more than 2 meters high and possibly weighing twice as much as a man. Did you know? Blood. Blood is made up of red and white blood cells. Red blood cells carry oxygen around the body to our muscles, heart, lungs, and other important organs. Our white blood cells fight harmful bacteria. Bonfire. Noun. A large fire outside, often used to burn rubbish. Book. Noun. A collection of printed pages fastened together for reading. Bookshop. Noun. A shop that sells books. Boot. Noun. A shoe that covers your foot and the lower part of your leg. Bored. Adjective. Not interested. Tired of something. Andrew was bored of doing his homework. Boring. Adjective. Dull and not interesting. Born. Verb. Be born. To start your life. I was born in 1991. Borrow. Verb. To take something which belongs to someone else, usually with their permission, and which you are going to give them back later. Both. Two people or things. Bottle. Noun. A container made of plastic or glass that you keep liquids in. Bottom. Noun. The lowest part of something. Bought. See bought. We bought a new car yesterday. Bounce. Verb. Bouncing. Bounced. To move upwards immediately after hitting a hard surface. Bow. Said like how. Verb to bend your body or your head to show respect towards someone. Bow. Said like low. Noun. 1. A knot with 2 loops. 2. A curved stick that is used for shooting arrows. 3. A long, thin piece of wood with horse's hair stretched on it, used to play musical instruments such as a violin. Bowl. Noun. A deep round container used to mix, store, or serve food. Box. Noun. Plural boxes. A container with stiff sides and often a lid. Box. Verb. To fight someone by punching with the fists. Boy. Noun. A male child. Bra. Noun. Underwear worn by a woman to support her breasts. Bracelet. Noun. A wristband or ring worn as a decoration. Bracket. Plural noun. The marks that you can put round some words in a sentence. You put them round words that you could leave out and still leave the meaning of the whole sentence clear. For example, Mrs. Green, Samantha's mother, went to see the head teacher. Brackets are always used as a pair. Brain. Noun. The part inside your head that you use to think and feel. The brain sends messages to other parts of your body to control them. Brake. Noun. A device that makes a car bicycle, etc. Go slower or stop. Branch, noun, plural branches, the part of a tree that grows out from the trunk and has leaves, flowers, or fruit growing on it. Brave, adjective, willing to do things that are dangerous or painful, not showing fear, having courage. Bread, noun, a common food made from mixing and then baking flour, water, and yeast. Break, verb, broke, broken. 1. To cause to fall into 2 or more pieces because it has been hit or dropped. 2. To damage a machine so that it no longer works. Breakfast, noun, the first meal of the day. Brief, verb, breathing, breathed, to take air into your body and let it out again. Brick, noun, a rectangular piece of baked clay used for building. Bridge, noun, a structure that carries a road or railway over a river, valley, etc. Bright, adjective, having a strong, light color. Bring, verb, brought to fetch, carry or take with you. Broke, broken, see break. Lisa broke her arm yesterday. Paul has just broken a window. Brother, noun, a boy or man who has the same parents as you. Brought, see bring. I've brought an umbrella with me. Brown, adjective, having the color of wood or earth. Brush, noun, plural brushes, tool for sweeping, smoothing, or painting, made of stiff hair or nylon. Brush, verb, to clean, smooth, or tidy using a brush. I brushed my hair until it was smooth. Bubble, noun, a ball of air in a liquid. Did you know? Brain. In some small insects, the brain is no bigger than a speck of dust. Mammals, however, have big brains in relation to their size. Human brains are the biggest of all. Did you know? Breathing. We rarely think about breathing, but we all need the oxygen and air to stay alive. Oxygen is used with food to give our body the energy it needs to work. When we breathe air into our lungs, oxygen passes into the blood streams through tiny air sacs called alveoli. Oxygen is then carried in our blood to all the organs of the body. Bucket, noun, a round metal or plastic container that has a handle and is used to hold or carry water. Bud, noun, a small bump on a tree or plant that grows into a leaf or flower. Bug, noun, an insect. Ants are and bees are bugs. Build, verb, built, to make something by putting pieces together. We built a sandcastle on the beach. Building, noun, a structure with a roof and walls, such as a house, shop, or factory. Built, see build, the house that Jack built. Bulb, noun, 1. The glass part of an electric lamp that gives out light. 2. A round type of root that grows into a plant. Daffodils grow from bulbs. Bull, noun, a male form of cattle or certain other animals. A cow is the female. Bump, noun, 1. A minor car accident when cars hit each other. 2. A round swelling. Bump, verb, to hit something accidentally. Bunch, noun, plural, bunches, a group of things or people. A bunch of flowers. We bought a bunch of bananas and a bunch of flowers for Grandma. Bungalow, noun, a house built on one level. Burglar, noun, a thief who breaks into someone's house or office and steals things. Burn, verb, burnt or burned. 1. To be on fire. 2. to destroy or damage by fire. Burnt or burned. See burn. The factory was burnt down. Burst. Verb. Burst. To split open suddenly because of the pressure from inside. The balloon burst with a bang. Bury. Verb. Burying. Buried. To put the body of a dead person into the ground. Bus. Noun. Plural buses, a large motor vehicle for carrying passengers. Karen ran to catch the bus. Bush. Noun. Plural bushes, a small tree that does not grow very high. Busy. Adjective. Busier, busiest. Working hard, having many things to do, not free to do something. But 1. Used to show a contrast with what has just been said. I would like to come, but I'm on holiday. 2. Except she thanked everyone but herself. Butcher. Noun. A shopkeeper who sells meat. Butler. Noun. The chief male servant in a grand house. But. Verb. To push or hit with the head or horns like a bull or goat to ram. Butter. Noun. A yellow fat which you spread on bread. Buttercup. Noun. A small plant with yellow petals that grows in fields. Butterfly. Noun. Plural. Butterflies. An insect with large colorful wings. Butterflies grow from caterpillars. Button. Noun. A small round object attached to a piece of clothing and used as a fastener. Buttress. Noun. A support for an outside wall, most common in old buildings. Buy. Verb. Bought. To get something by paying money for it. Mom bought me a new shirt and some new shoes for school when we went shopping. Buzz. Noun. Plural buzzes. A low continuous noise like the sound of a bee. Buzzard. Noun. A large bird of prey that hunts other creatures for food. By one. Used to show the person or thing that has done something. A play by Shakespeare. 2. Beside. A seat by the river. 3. Before. By Thursday. Did you know? Bungalow. The word bungalow for a house on only one level comes from the Hindi language. It originally meant a house in the Bengal style. Today, many older people live in bungalows. There are no stairs inside, so it is easier for them to move around the house. Other words from Hindi that have become part of the English language include bangle, chins, chutney, cot, dinghy, dungarees, gymkhana, juggernaut, jungle, kiduri, lute, pundit, shampoo, sug, tom-tom. Did you know? Butterfly. There are many different kinds of butterflies around the world. One of the smallest is called the dwarf blue. It lives in South Africa and it has a wingspan of only 1 centimeter.